And it's, this is from Rachel White. This is John White's daughter, since this is his memorial. I guess we should give her a little time to say something, and so I will say something for her. Well, actually, she wrote it, so she's actually saying it. And I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight for John. And we just never know when we're going to walk through that door. So it's always a good thing to take advantage and enjoy whatever moment you're living, good or bad, up or down. You know, I try to. I fail most of the time, but I try to look at everything as if it was my last, and that all of you are my friends. Okay. Anyway, a little emotional time, huh? Oh, cute. John had a superhuman ability to exist in this world with steadfast humor and a genuine love of life. And he was exactly who you saw every single day, that was for sure. There wasn't a dad John, a Ventura John, a husband John, and then an artist John. There was one, and only one, incredible, warm, fun, sensitive, caring, generous, brilliant, goofy version of Dad, the one and only John White. There he is right over there. In remembering him, dig deep into the version of yourself that he made you feel. For me, it was being seen. There are three memorable stories that stand out from my childhood, stories that capture how my dad parented me with love, humor, grace, and radical acceptance of who I am. He was the carpool dad. Every morning we'd pick up 3 kids and pile into his Ford Explorer, driving down the boulevard to our fancy private school in Encino. One morning while stalled at the gate, a guy behind started honking and being obnoxious. I peeked out the window and gave him my middle finger. Then I yelled out, as I had seen my dad do for 101 years, "That's your IQ." Dad looked over at me and gave me a quiet little added girl glance. That's how I sounded. In young, wild, unhinged teenage years, I got caught shoplifting at Nordstrom. I was new at it and totally ruined the operation, stuffing the clothes in my purse directly in front of a security camera. We were quickly escorted to the police station. When I called my mom, she hung up after calling me a royal fuck up. But not 30 minutes later, my dad was there to pick me up. He always was. As we got in the car, he said, "Your mom wants me to punish you, but let's just promise we won't do this again." And then he took me to Izzy's Deli in Santa Monica, our favorite spot, where we shared a tuna melt and our beloved New York egg creams. This was a testimony to my father's love and care. Excuse me. His discipline was not punitive, but understanding and kind. The last story isn't a real story, it's everything. He made my Halloween costumes as a child. He made party favors for my birthdays. He designed my book covers in high school. He doodled on napkins for the nurses while waiting by my side for 40 hours as my son was born. He was never in a bad mood. He was always whistling, creating, loving, sharing, laughing. He was the very definition of warm love. And I know without a doubt that everybody who was lucky enough to be around him felt that love fully. I spoke with my father every single day leading up to his death. On the last day, he was coherent. We giggled and talked shit about the hospital food. My mom passed suddenly and tragically 5 months, almost to the day, before my father. It was a large surprise that he started to deteriorate shortly after. She was the love of his life. My father gave her the kind, unconditional love and support and healed every heart and positioned her to be the powerhouse that she was in the art world. They had a bond that could only be understood by 2 people who grew up loving each other, married for 50 years through every season. And still, when my dad spoke of my mom, he called her my lady, my love. I'm at peace knowing they're together again. I see them watching over me. I see them watching over you. Daddy, I miss you, goddammit. If there was ever a soul so pure and loving on this earth, it was yours. Growing up as your daughter and having your complete and unwavering love shaped me into the woman I am today. There is so much of you in your grandson, his Poppy, and your legacy. It will never ever be forgotten. I know you'll fly fishing with the angels. Forever, your daughter, Ray.